Hey guys, I hope you're doing well today. As you can see, I am actually filming at a different spot in my room again. It's where I used to film, and sometimes I'll just film with my ring light, but I got some feedback from you guys telling me that my ring light was a little bit overexposed, so I'm going to try to work with that a little bit more, but I think for now I'm just going to film at this spot when I have good natural lighting, and then I'll use my ring light if I need to film at night or something. So here we are. This is going to be my December Empties video, so this is the final Empties video for 2016. I am also doing my makeup empties of the year, I think right after this video. And then of course I'll be doing my empties videos until I decide to stop posting them, which will probably be never. So I'm going to get into it. I have a bunch of makeup, some candles, body care, all kinds of stuff. So let's get started. I normally start off with makeup, but I think today I'm going to start off with my candles. So the first one is this Marshmallow Pumpkin Latte candle from Bath & Body Works. It burned down pretty nicely, pretty far. And it says the fragrance notes are pumpkin latte, toasted marshmallow, creamy sandalwood, white ginger, and praline musk. I really like the scent of this in their body care stuff, but as for the candle, it just kind of smelled like burnt vanilla, and I just didn't like it that much, so I would not repurchase this candle. But I'm going to repurpose the candle packaging because you can use this for candy, like cotton balls, all kinds of stuff. Next, this is a candle for my mom. It is Sweet Cinnamon infused with maple syrup from Bougie Parfumee. I don't really know right here. That's what the label looks like. And it is in a mason jar. This did not burn down well. I don't know if you'll be able to tell, but there's a ton of wax around the side. So I'm going to see if my mom wants to reuse this as like a container for something, because it is a pretty mason jar. So I didn't love the scent of this candle. It was very cinnamony, and I'm not a very cinnamony person, but my mom just wasn't burning it, so I just finished it off, and it was fine. It had a decent throw, but nothing to write home about. It was just nothing special, so I wouldn't purchase this. I have two Walmart candles, and these are pretty nice. This is the Pumpkin Spice from Mainstays, and this was a really nice pumpkin spice candle. However, it didn't burn down the best because it kind of tunneled, as you can see right there. But it was nice. It was just like a sweet pumpkin-y scent, and I did really like it. This one was Evergreen Spruce from Mainstays, so this just smelled like a Christmas tree, and it didn't burn down as far as I'd like it to, but it did burn down fairly nicely compared to some of the other candles, and it smelled really nice. Like I said, it smells like a Christmas tree, and I don't know if I'd purchase this specific one again because it wasn't that strong, but it also was a mini candle, so I can't really discourage that. I don't know if I would have purchased this one, but I did like the scent of it. Now I'll move on to makeup. I have a lot of products that are like my base products for like my foundation and kind of boring stuff like that, but there's several of them. So first I have the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is the Set and Smooth powder in 110 Porcelain, and as you can see I have finished it completely. It was kind of tough to use around the sides, so I repressed it and then I used it up that way. This is a beautiful powder. I'm on my second one right now. I repurchased it like the day after I finished it, and I really liked this powder. As you can see, I did repurchase it, so obviously I like it. It just makes your makeup look really nice. It doesn't make it look cakey whatsoever, so I hardly ever feel like I need to use a setting spray with this. Sometimes I still do just to give myself a little refresher, but I really like this powder, and of course I did repurchase it. I finished this little mini of the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion, and I'm using a sample of the Too Faced one right now, and I think I like that one better. I just think it helps my eyeshadows blend a little bit easier, so I would not repurchase this. This is just a deluxe size sample. I have some of the like samples that I think come with your Naked palette now, so I'll have to use those up, but I don't think I would actually purchase the Urban Decay Primer Potion. It's just not as good as I thought it was. This one's sad. This is the L'Oreal Pro Glow Foundation, and this is in 02 Creamy Natural, and I cut it open and used all of it up. This was a really beautiful foundation. I think this is my favorite foundation because it's pretty much full coverage. It gives such a glowy finish. This is my perfect color in the summer and going into like fall. But I'm so pale that the lightest shade is actually a little bit too pink, so I can't use it. I just use a little bit of like a mixing medium to make it a little bit lighter. But I love this. I've done a review on it, and this is going to be in my 2016 favorites for the year. I have two empty foundations of this, and I just loved it. definitely one I would repurchase. Next I have this NYX HD Concealer in CW01. And I believe this is the lightest shade, and this is the second one I've gone through this year. It's fine. It's just a basic under eye concealer. I don't think it does a whole lot for me, and I want to try out other concealers before I repurchase this. This one's kind of sad. I really miss this mascara. This is the Supersizer mascara from Covergirl, and I know this is a favorite on YouTube. And I finally tried it out within the last couple months, and I really enjoyed it. This is what the wand looks like. It just gave some nice separation, volume, length, everything you want in a mascara. I feel like this did for me. Lately I've been having some issues with my mascara smudging, and this really didn't smudge on me that much, and I would repurchase it. I really liked this mascara. I used up this travel size of the Tatcha Luminous Dewy Skin Mist. This had a really nice mist to it, but it kind of smelled weird. It was kind of like an herby scent, and normally I don't mind that, but it was just weird, I guess. I know some people said that this kind of eats away at their foundation and makes them a little too dewy, but I didn't notice that at all with mine, and it worked pretty well for me. It's just kind of expensive, but since I liked the mist so much, I'm kind of considering keeping this container and using it to put other setting sprays in that I don't like the mist on. Like I have this hard candy one that I like, but it kind of just shoots out straight and I don't really love that. So I might keep this and put some of that in there so I can use the product up a little bit more, because I've been kind of avoiding that one because I hate the mist on it. Anyway, I don't think I'd repurchase this, but the mist was nice if you're interested. I have this Urban Decay Zero eyeliner, and this was just the black one. This was okay. It wasn't the best black eyeliner, but it definitely wasn't the worst. It just wasn't that pigmented in like my waterline, so there's definitely better eyeliners out there than this one, and I think the Perversion one is supposed to be blacker. And then finally for Makeup Empties, I have this Burt's Bees Vanilla Bean Lip Balm, and as you can see, there's nothing left in there. I kind of dug down as much as I could, or at least a decent amount, because I liked to put this around my nose because I was sick this month. So after I finished using it down to the plastic, I just kind of slathered what was left in the plastic around my nose just to soften it a little bit more, because I had a cold and my nose was like rubbed rough from blowing it so much. So this was a beautiful lip balm. I really enjoyed the scent of this. It was a very light vanilla scent, and it wasn't super artificial or anything. I used to not like Burt's Bees lip balms, but I think I am a convert now. I don't hate these at all, and I'm looking forward to trying out more scents. On to samples, and I'm going to try to move through these pretty quickly. First I have this YSL Mon Paris perfume, and I didn't like the scent of this initially going on. It kind of had like an Aveda hair care smell, but then it kind of moved into like the sophisticated scent and it wasn't too overpowering. I liked this perfume. I do have another sample of it, but it's not something I would repurchase. Next, I have the foundation that I'm wearing today. This is the Guerlain Lingerie de Peau Invisible Skin Fusion Foundation with sunscreen, and this is in Beige Clair, I believe. Yes. This is a little bit too dark for me, but I do like the finish of it. It's a medium coverage foundation. I do mix in a lighter foundation with it to kind of make it work, even though I think I didn't mix enough in. It's a little bit dark for me today, but it's fine because I'm just going to work. I like the finish of this, but it's not something I would purchase. I finished this Juice Beauty Blemish Clearing Cleanser. This had about 2 uses in it, and I didn't notice anything super special from it, but I was kind of nervous that this would burn my eyes, and it didn't. This was fine, but it's nothing special. Another perfume sample, this is the Gucci Bamboo, and this was a really beautiful, fresh, kind of fruity scent, and I really liked this. Again, it's kind of expensive, so I won't purchase it, but if you're interested in a Gucci perfume, this is probably the only one I've smelled, but this smelled really nice. This is the SK2 Essential Power Essence. This was really nice. I don't think it did a whole lot for my skin, but it made my skin feel so silky, soft, and plump, and I did really like this, but however, it's pretty expensive, so it's not something I would purchase, considering I didn't notice a whole lot for my skin that it was doing. It might do something if I used more of this, like if I got a full product, but it's so expensive and out of my price range, so that probably won't happen. I finished this Too Faced Hangover RX Face Primer. This was really nice. I like the coconut scent. I do have a deluxe size sample of this to get through, and then I'll decide if I would like to repurchase it, but this was a really nice hydrating primer, and it felt really nice on the skin. A couple more samples. First one I have here, well, I guess it's 2. This is the Becca Under Eye Corrector and the Backlight Priming Filter. I love both of these. I'm not sure if I'd purchase the full sizes, but they are beautiful. The primer filter was kind of like a really nice radiant primer, and then the under eye corrector, I'm actually wearing it on my under eyes today. It starts out kind of peachy and then it kind of blends in with my skin tone. It's kind of weird how it does that. It gives a really radiant finish and I like the coverage of it. It just brightens my under eyes really well, so I would consider purchasing these, but I'm not definite. So these were nice though. And then the last sample that I have today is the Benefit Professional. I think I've had one of these each month for the last couple months. This is a really nice primer. I do have a little tiny deluxe size sample plus a couple other paper samples like this to get through before I form like a full opinion on it, but it is a really nice pore filling primer. Next I have some cotton products. These are the Equate cotton swabs. They're nice. This was the 500 count. They take forever to get through. I don't know why. It takes me like years to get through a pack of cotton swabs. I've just put the rest of these in my makeup vanity area, so they're just in there now, but I wanted to get rid of this packaging. So these are pretty nice cotton swabs. I have these White Cloud cotton balls, and they're fine. I prefer cotton rounds in general, but I don't want to waste cotton rounds on taking my nail polish off all the time, so that's what I use these for, and then sometimes some facial toner. And then here's a pack of Swispers. They don't put the packaging label on them anymore, but these were kind of scratchy. I don't know, like it was kind of weird. Sometimes if I was putting my toner on, it would kind of like scratch my skin, so I might try to find like the up and up ones and see if I like them better, but for now, I didn't really like these that much, which I used to like them a lot, which is kind of weird. Oh well, it's cotton rounds. I have 3 of the Bath & Body Works hand sanitizers. I have the Pumpkin Berry Crumble. I freaking loved this scent. I have the Pumpkin Cranberry Cider one right now, and it smells amazing too. So anything with pumpkin and fruitiness, sign me up. I loved this scent. This one I didn't like that much. It was like a weird lemon scent, and normally I like lemon, but this was just kind of like a medicinal lemon scent. This is the I Heart USA, which I'm ashamed because I love the USA, but it just, the scent was kind of gross to me. And then this one was the Dazzling Diamonds. So this was kind of like a blue raspberry scent, and this one had glitter in it, so I loved this one. And I was sick this month, so I went through hand sanitizer like crazy, which is good because I tried not to get people sick. So there's 3 of them. And then also to keep my friends from getting sick, I washed my hands. So this is the Fall Lakeside Breeze from Bath & Body Works. This is the Deep Cleansing Hand Soap. I do think these get very messy, so that's a downside to them, and I know most people prefer the foaming ones. I actually like these better because I feel like my hands are getting more of a deeper clean. I mean, it's deep cleansing. But this was a nice fresh scent. It says bright leaves and blue skies, crisp air, and orchard fresh fruit. It's the perfect fall day. So this was just a nice fresh scent, nothing special. And then I have this Body Blends Coffee Scrub, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go. I mentioned this in, I think, my November collective haul. They sent this to me to review, and I finished this up. It was a nice scrub, but it was super messy. It was very irritating to me that it got all over my shower. It was just nothing special to me. If you like coffee, you'll probably like this. And I know coffee scrubs tend to be a little bit messier, but since they're so dark, they're just a pain to clean your shower after. So I would just get something that's a little bit lighter colored and probably just a pre-made scrub, or I can make one myself. I just didn't love this that much. Sorry about the angle for the last couple clips. I didn't realize I looked basically just like a floating head, so I apologize for that. So now I'm going to move on to lotions, and I have 3 that I used up this month, so that puts my total lotions used up in 2017 at 30 of them, and I think that's a pretty good amount. I know last year I had like 40 something, but that's because I had a lot of like travel sizes and minis, and I had a lot of full sizes this year, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let me know if you guys want me to keep counting up my total next year in 2017, because I can do that as well. So since I used up 3 this month, the first one is this Body Shop Body Butter in the Papaya scent, and I did finish this completely, as you can see. This one smelled really nice. It was just like a light fruity scent, and it didn't smell artificial or anything. And this one wasn't as greasy as the other Body Shop Body Butters. I like the body butters, but some of them are pretty heavy and I feel sticky, and it doesn't sink in until the morning, which is fine for the winter, but in the summer you just kind of feel gross. So I tend to just buy these in the winter. But this one was great. I really liked this body butter, and I would repurchase it. The next one that I used up was this Enchanted Wonderstruck by Taylor Swift. This just came in like a perfume set, and this was nice. I could tell it was getting a little bit old, but this was a really nice scent. I can't really describe it. It's just like a nice sweet scent. I do have a small perfume, and then I have a rollerball that I got for Christmas, and I do need to film my what I got for Christmas haul. But I wouldn't purchase this because, for one, you can't purchase it because I think you can just get them in sets, not individually. And this wasn't a very hydrating lotion, but that tends to be the case for the perfume lotions. And then finally, for lotions that I used up this little Cashmere Glow travel size from Bath & Body Works, and this was a beautiful scent. This was a very nice sweet scent, very warm, and I really like it. The body lotions are pretty nice to me. I don't find them to be too sticky or not hydrating on my skin. I think they're pretty hydrating, and I loved the smell of this. For skincare this month, I only used up 2 little products, and they're both makeup removers. This one is my all-time favorite. This is the Equate Oil-Free Eye Makeup Remover. I use this all over my face, not just on my eyes, and I just soak a cotton round, get most of my face, and then I'll just go over again for good measure just to get the rest remaining on my face. I love this makeup remover. It doesn't make my face feel greasy or sticky afterwards. I can just go to bed right after, which is bad because I should be washing my face, but sometimes if you're lazy, it's whatever. But I love this. This is my favorite eye makeup remover ever. And then this one was the MAC Pro Eye Makeup Remover, and I know a ton of people love this, but I didn't. It kind of made my face feel kind of sticky afterwards, and I didn't love it. This wasn't as good as my Equate one. I think it didn't even remove as well as the Equate one, so I would just go with my Equate one over the MAC one. And then I used up kind of this little eyebrow razor from Ardell, and the razor just keeps falling out. I've had that happen with the past couple ones that I've used of these, and I'm on my last one. So maybe I'll go with a different brand next, but I love these eyebrow razors to clean up my eyebrows. After I pluck them, I try to pluck them first, and then I'll just go over them again to clean them up a little bit more. These usually last me a couple months, so I'm fine with this one being used up because I think I had it for 2 or 3 months. And then the final empty of my 2016 empties, excluding my makeup ones because I got to do a video for that. This is my Cashmere Glow Shower Gel, and it says, this luxurious scent is a warm blend of golden peach, exotic berries, and glowing lily petals, indulged with shimmering vanilla and cashmere musk. The mini travel sizes don't have like the notes on it, but this was a nice scent. As I said, this was the shower gel to the mini lotion that I used up, and it was great. I love this scent. It's definitely one of my favorites. Those are my empties for the month of December for 2016. I'm excited to film more empties videos for you guys in the next year and just more videos in general. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one, and I hope you guys have a happy new year. Bye.